Okay, my creative process normally starts with an idea. I like to do a lot of investigation about that idea, so I would normally listen to podcasts or interviews of of someone in the area. When I have the idea decided or the story, I work with a sketch. In here you can see the sketch of the painting that I have behind me. So what normally I would check in the sketch is like the narrative part and also the composition, like for it to be balanced. When I am done with the sketch, I normally trace it in the canvas and I would start applying like the oil painting. I work with a technique that is based on layers. So my first layer, it's always black and white. In there you can check the contrast, and then I start adding the color by layers also. So for example, you can see the color starting to appear in the female character, and in this technique, when you add more layers, you add more contrast. So for example, she would have normally like 4 layers of painting. I have a collection that I have dedicated to my people, my dearest friends or family. The collection is kind of working as a tarot. So I have a set of characters. In here you can see one of them. This one is inspired in a friend that it's a ceramist. So in the character, she's adding water to the soil, and her solar hat gives the fire to burn the clay. These little faces are actually the pieces she made. So each one of the characters is really inspired in them. Actually, I asked them for a photo. It has now become a thing in the life. So they would normally wear their favorite clothes and they decide how to pose. So actually it's a co-creation because they are also taking part in the creative process. I think I always knew I wanted to do this, but when I was, for example, in high school, I started thinking of another options that seemed interesting, like for example math. I always loved math and physics, so there was a choice. But I also think my work allows me to be in that world. I have, for example, a collection of quantum physics, and I listen a lot of theorists explaining and that things. So I think my work allows me to be in different fields at the time and to play with them.